Hello, Division 11. I'm Olufemi Odia, your current Lieutenant Governor, and today I'd like to share with you what being an LTG entails as well as why I think you should run. In case you don't know what an LTG is a member of the High District Key Club and acts as a liaison between the District Board and each individual Key Club. To better understand the position, let's take a look at some of the duties. Each month, Lieutenant Governors are expected to send out a newsletter to club officers and advisors within the division. These newsletters consist of a personal statement, district and international updates, as well as any information for upcoming Key Club events. This is your newsletter, so while you'll be informed each month of what you'll need to include, you're also encouraged to be creative with your newsletter design, as well as add any additional information you feel would be useful for your division. You're also expected to hold a division council meeting each month. DCMs can be hosted in person or on Zoom, and are a great way for Key Clubbers to ask questions and get up-to-date information on events. Along with your newsletter, you're also expected to send out a report form for club officers to fill out. These are great for obtaining feedback and checking in on your clubs, and can be used to help decide things such as a DCM date. An important aspect of being an LTG is serving on a district committee. Each LTG is assigned a committee at the beginning of their term, and these committees help plan events such as Fall Rally and DLC, as well as manage and improve the division through committees such as club membership and development or public relations. If you enjoy all things Key Club, I highly recommend becoming an LTG. It's such an rewarding experience, interacting with so many Key Clubbers I wouldn't have otherwise, and now I see Key Club and Kiwanis in a whole new, unique perspective. I'm sure you have some questions about the position, so let me answer some frequently asked ones. In my experience, no. Well, there are a lot of commitments you sign up for when you become an LTG. As long as you plan things accordingly, you can successfully manage them all and still have time to do the things that you love. I currently take a lot of challenging classes, participate in other clubs besides Key Club, and prioritize making art and animations when I can. There were a lot of things I was worried I was going to miss out on if I became LTG. But once I created a routine for myself, I was able to complete my duties without feeling overworked. While there are a lot of Key Club events you can participate in as LTG, there are only a few you're required to attend. There are 3 board meetings you're required to attend, those being summer, fall, and winter, and there are 2 required events, those being Fall Rally and DLC. Expenses for each are paid for, and you'll be informed when they're coming up. You can look at the current tentative schedule in your LTG packet, but overall, you don't have to worry about traveling a lot as LTG, as that's up to you what you decide to participate in besides the required events. When I was going in, I only recently learned what an LTG even was and that there was a such thing as the Ohio District Key Club. I was so anxious that I would be lost and not know what I was doing once I got there. But once I actually began my duties, I got the hang of it pretty quickly. If you're worried about the specifics, there will be a trainer at the beginning of your term where they'll walk you through everything, so you're covered with that as well. The most important question of them all: why should you become an LTG? When information on how to run was shared with my club, I was quite hesitant to apply. I actually didn't sign up until the last minute because I didn't think I had what it took to be an LTG. I changed my mindset, however, when I was asked who else would step up. I knew since joining Key Club, I wanted to be a part of it in a more meaningful way, but didn't feel like being a board member at my home club was quite right for me. I decided to run because even if I didn't win, I could at least say I tried. And that's an experience I don't regret. It's necessary to address that for the last few years, our division's LTG has been from Mount Vernon, and while I do think it's great to have an LTG for my home club, It's also important to pass the torch on to other schools, as it's a vital part of getting our division more connected and involved with each other. Being an LTG has been such a great experience, and I definitely recommend it for anyone who wants to find their place in Key Club. I've made so many new friends, met so many new people, and had so many new experiences I wouldn't have had otherwise. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see some of you there.